What would you do if your father, one of the most legendary figures in wrestling history, left you out of his will? For Brooke Hogan, daughter of the iconic Hulk Hogan, that shocking scenario became reality. When the wrestling world learned of Hulk Hogan's passing at 71, the news was already devastating. But what really made headlines wasn't just the loss of a legend. It was the bombshell buried inside his $5 million will. According to the documents, every penny, every asset, every piece of the Hogan empire was going to one person only: Nick Hogan, Hulk's son. That meant Brooke, the daughter who grew up in the spotlight of Hogan Knows Best. The girl who once stood proudly by her father's side wasn't even mentioned. Fans across the world were stunned. How could a man who built his career on the idea of family loyalty and larger-than-life values leave out his own daughter? Social media erupted with speculation. Some said it was proof of a family feud. Others wondered if there was something darker behind the decision. But then, something unexpected happened. Brooke Hogan herself broke the silence. And instead of lashing out, instead of fighting for her share, she gave an answer that no one saw coming. When TMZ caught up with Brooke after the will was revealed, everyone expected fireworks. Surely she'd be furious, right? The daughter of a global superstar completely cut out of a multi-million-dollar estate that had to sting. But Brooke's words left everyone speechless. Calm, confident, and almost relieved, she said, "His decision is no surprise to me. It's what I asked for. I stand by it with no regrets. My dad knows I'm a hard worker, and I've been surviving without his money for a long, long time." It wasn't bitterness, it wasn't anger, instead it was independence. Brooke wanted the world to know she wasn't looking for a handout, and she didn't need her father's fortune to define her worth. She made it clear her identity was never tied to his bank account. This wasn't the reaction anyone predicted. No legal battles, no public fights, just a daughter saying, "I don't want the money." But if finances weren't the issue, then what was really behind the complicated relationship between Brooke and Hulk Hogan? Because what came next revealed that the story was never about inheritance. It was about something far more personal. To really understand why Brooke reacted the way she did, you have to look back at the Hogan family history. A history that was anything but picture perfect. On TV, Hogan Knows Best painted the picture of a tight-knit family living the American dream. But behind the cameras, cracks were forming. Hulk and his wife, Linda's marriage, collapsed in a storm of accusations and betrayal. And the split was anything but quiet. Their divorce became one of the most publicized breakups in celebrity history, dragging the entire family into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. After Hulk Hogan passed, Brooke shared the truth in a heartfelt Instagram post that left fans both teary-eyed and in awe. She didn't focus on the will, the money, or the public drama. Instead, she spoke about love. Pure, unwavering, and unconditional. "He knows how deeply, how hard, and how purely I loved him. I am at peace knowing this," she wrote. Those words capture something far bigger than inheritance or fame. They reveal a bond that no amount of money could define. For Brooke, the decision to respect her father's wishes and stay independent didn't diminish their connection. It highlighted it. Even as the world speculated and sensationalized, she had something the headlines never could touch: the quiet knowledge that her father knew her heart.